Шановні колеги, ми продовжуємо робочий день українського.
Respected colleagues, we continue our work in Ukrainian Crisis Media Center, and we will today begin the presentations by the spokesperson of Ministry of Defense for Foreign Media. The briefings will be given in English. Today we'll have interpretation into Ukrainian. Next time there will be none.
Is Russia's military aggression against Ukraine, and the speaker is Vilyen Pidgorny, Ministry of Defense spokesperson. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Vilyen Pidgorny, Ukrainian Ministry of Defense spokesperson on the Russia-Ukraine military conflict. We are launching a series of weekly press briefings that will cover the Russia-Ukraine military conflict in eastern Ukraine and Crimea that has been going on for the last 2.5 years. The briefings will traditionally start at 1600 hours on Mondays, but may be moved to the same time slot on any other day if Monday is a national holiday. Now let me give you an update on the events that took place on September 11th, 5th through 11th. Over the last week, the ceasefire, which started on September 1st as a result of political negotiations initiated by the President of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, was largely holding. However, Russian regulars and proxy forces repeatedly violated ceasefire in all major sectors of the conflict zone, namely Luhansk, Donetsk, and Mariupol sectors. The complete ceasefire reigned in the vicinity of Ukraine-Russia border in Luhansk region, close to the city of Shastya, and on the northwestern part of the Bakhmut road on Tryokhizbenka and Zolote extension, as well as in Donetsk airport area. Can we have a diagram 1, please? As you can see, Russia-backed militants violate ceasefire most frequently in the Mariupol sector. That's the yellow, the largest one. This is the only sector where the militants opened fire from heavy weapons, namely 82 millimeter, 120 millimeter mortars, and 122 millimeter artillery. Areas where the vast majority of ceasefire violations occurred include Popasna in the Luhansk region, as well as Avdiivka together with the industrial zone Marinka Shirokina in the Donetsk region. There are the areas where Ukrainian troops had suffered some of the casualties. We can observe a certain increase in ceasefire violations over the week. On Monday, September 5th, we observed 20 ceasefire violations by Russia-backed militants, while on Sunday, September 11th, the total number reached 36. Total number of casualties incurred by Ukrainian troops are 5 service members killed in action and 8 who were wounded. 1 was killed in action and 5 were wounded from hostile attacks and 4 killed and 3 wounded as a result of mine explosions on the line of duty. Our hearts go out to the families and close friends of the fallen Ukrainian heroes. On September 9th, an important event happened on the front line that adds up to an overwhelming evidence of Russia's direct military involvement in the conflict. Ukrainian troops detained a Russian citizen and a former police captain, Denis Sidorov, who fought in eastern Ukraine and voluntarily surrendered to Ukrainian soldiers in the city of Toretsk in the Donetsk region. Denis Sidorov was a member of the reconnaissance company in the so-called 3rd Brigade of Russian proxy forces stationed in Gorlivka. According to Ukraine's military intelligence, Denis Sidorov is a veteran of Chechen wars and a neo-Nazi sympathizer. Sidorov's tattoos depicting a Nazi collaborator Andriy Shkuro and 14 by 88 sign on his body seemed to confirm that he might be sharing the far-right convictions. According to Sidorov, the entire chain of command of the so-called 3rd Brigade is controlled by Russian regulars. Sidorov told that a new Russian officer, Colonel Alexei Bernikov, call sign Brest, was appointed as commander in August. He replaced another Russian officer, Major General Igor Timofeyev. Ukraine's military intelligence reported that Colonel Bernikov was a commander of the 60th Motorized Brigade, which is located in Primorsky Krai, Russia's far east. Detained Denis Sidorov also confessed that other Russian officers frequently visit Colonel Bernikov in Gorlivka. These include officers of Russia's 60th Motorized Brigade, Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Tupichenko, Major Yuri Karchinsky, and Major Alexei Kireev. All of them are service members of the Air Defense Unit within the 60th Motorized Brigade. Previously, Ukraine's military intelligence reported about deployment of the Air Defense Division equipped with Tor M2U anti-aircraft systems, NATO classification name SA-15th Gauntlet. This state-of-the-art, ladies and gentlemen, has never been introduced to Ukraine. It has never been exported to Ukraine. And it was the recent development of the Russian armed forces. That'll be all. Thank you very much. I'm ready for your questions.
Thank you, Mr. Pidgorny. Are there any questions or clarifications? Do you journalists? We don't have any questions, so at this point the press conference is finished. Thank you for coming and looking forward to seeing you here next Monday.
Thank you.